So I want to bring up something today that my students actually have been talking to me about more and more, which is carpal tunnel syndrome or wrist pain, if you want to simplify that. As some of you guys might know, on top of teaching yoga, I also have a massage practice. I've been practicing for 12 years, and I deal with a lot of clients who have similar issues as yoga students. So I'm going to teach you a few moves that you can do actually that are very helpful if all you do all day is this at your desk. So one of the one that is extremely helpful and can be somewhat painful, but I highly recommend, is you're going to stand up at your desk, take your hands to the edge of the desk, press your wrist down, keep your fingers spread wide, and then lean back. Take deep breath all the way down your wrist. And then shake those hands. And then sitting at your chair, take your hand, one of your hands flat down. Take your opposite arm and take your elbow, the pointy part of your elbow, right on top of your arm. So you're going to feel it. When you find the point that's causing you issues, you'll be really well aware of it. So from here, what I want you to do is take your upper hand and your upper arm and just kind of like move it sideways. Maybe back towards your face. So you can feel your elbow getting a little deeper into your arm, and then just move down and do the same thing. And you're going to do this all the way to the wrist. Now, as you're getting closer to the wrist, I want you to start wiggling the opposite hand as well with those fingertips. So the trick is you got to go slow. If you go too fast, you're going to hurt yourself. Go slow. And then finish by going all the way back to that main point. Now that point is associated directly into your elbow. And also the muscles that run down your forearm just affect your wrist, your fingers. So do the same thing on the other arm. So what happens a lot is when you have carpal tunnel is that you're losing grip strength. Or sometimes you can feel like pins and needles running all the way down to your fingers. So what happens with carpal tunnels is right here, there are little tiny bones. And when those bones get all jammed up, what happens is they press on the nerves, and then this what creates the pain. So what you want to do is keep those bones and loose at all times, and those muscles loose at all times. You also can spray your fingers wide and press your hands forward. You can do the same thing with your arms up. I know you can't see my hands, but you get the gist. Press your hands together and press out, your elbows out. And also another one is just simply to just press back. And keep on trying to open up your thumb. So if you do all those exercises, which as you can tell is really not taking that long, you do that a few times a day, you will avoid all those wrist pain that many people feel. Now, also, if that happens to you when you are in yoga practice, what I recommend is being really well aware of your hands. So when you do a downward facing dog, which I'm not going to demo now because most people know downward facing dog, I want you to focus on spreading your fingers wide and focus on the webbing in between your index fingers and your thumbs. So really spreading wide so that you're trying to put the pressure right here. And that will help take away some of the wrist pain that you might be feeling. Also, when you are in any warrior position, always have your fingers engaged, and then you can flex your wrist and press out this way, right? So that it's constantly opening up all those little bones right here, and then you are never jamming those, because so many people end up having surgery for it, and unfortunately surgery most of the time for that does not work and create more pain. So anyhow, That's all I've got. I hope that helped a little bit. Have a wonderful day. Please feel free to email me if you have any questions. My email should be scrolling at the bottom of the screen when this video is over. Namaste.